BodyBags on your Friday review of Chris from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris, and you know I love B movies. Absence of color. The way Plan 9 was always meant to be watched. Now, I have this Blu-ray, which also has the colorized version. But for this review, I definitely watched the original black and white version. The first time I saw Plan 9 was in black and white. So yeah, and if you've never seen Plan 9 from Outer Space, you've probably seen shows like Seinfeld, who paid a great homage to it, as Jerry, Elaine, and George were going to see a midnight viewing of Plan 9 from Outer Space, as they claim to be the worst movie ever made, but in my personal opinion, alright, maybe back in those days, it could be considered the worst movie ever made, but there are so many worse movies in this film, and this film is highly entertaining. It's also the ultimate film that is highly entertaining. It's so bad it's so good, kind of like the Troll 2s of the world, you know? But yeah, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Residents of California's San Fernando Valley are under attack by flying saucers from outer space. The aliens, led by Eros Deadly Manlove and his assistant Tana Joanna Lee, intend to conquer the planet by resurrecting corpses in a Hollywood cemetery. The Living Dead, a cape-wearing ghoul played by Bela Lugosi, and some guy that looks nothing like Bela Lugosi, but had to put a cape around his face to basically have some similarities to Bela Lugosi, which had no similarities at all to Bela Lugosi. Vampire Girl, played by Mela Nurmi, who looks amazing, and the poor Inspector Clay, who died by the zombies, only to be resurrected as one of the zombies, played by the great Tor Johnson, pro wrestler extraordinaire. Don't know who he ever wrestled back in the day, because, you know, I remember names like Bruno Sammartino, but Tor Johnson I remember from Plan 9 from Outer Space, so I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm going to show you this Blu-ray. And of course, it's by Ed Wood from 1959, July 22nd, it came out in theaters. If you ever have a chance to watch a midnight viewing of Plan 9 from Outer Space, you should definitely take advantage of that. I have yet to see one, but if it comes around my area, or hours or 2 hours or 3 hours away, I might attend a midnight viewing of Plan 9 from Outer Space. Yes. It's best to watch in its original black and white, man. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, I love Dudley Manlove. He did such a great job playing Eros and Tana Joanna Lee. All the cops are kind of bumbling cops. and some of them have just that old school mentality. One of the policemen, played by Conrad Brooks, I have a good story about this one. When I went to Chilla Theater with my friend Tommy Knoxville, a.k.a. Michael McCarthy, he's been in Trauma films, check him out. There was, there were lines for everybody, but then I see this guy sitting down, Conrad Brooks. Well, I had watched Plan 9 several times before I went to Chilla Theater, and I knew who Conrad Brooks was, so I'm like, why isn't anybody in line for this guy? My friend Tommy's like, who is that? I said, that's freaking one of the policemen from Plan 9 from Outer Space, Conrad Brooks. And he was selling a videotape of a movie he made, and he was signing copies. So I walked over and I started talking to him for like the longest time. He's a sweet old man. He had so much gratitude that I bought the movie, and of course he signed it. He had so much gratitude that every chance he got, he tried to find me. It's like, hey, good to see you. Give me a hug and everything. I was like, because he was so glad that I knew who he was, and like nobody else seemed to know who the hell he was. It's just hilarious. And it's like, my friend Tommy's like, you made a friend, didn't you? I'm like, this is freaking a legend, Conrad Brooks. But whatever, man. Whatever. This is a film that also predated, you know, the zombie genre. You know, making people awaken from the dead. The zombies in this film are not flesh-eating, but they basically walk slow, and even though you can escape them, and the people who got killed didn't even try to escape them. Typical Ed Wood goodness. They go slow, and then they touch you and you drop, basically. They kill you just by touch. That's all they really did. So basically, as a spaceship comes down, Eros and Tana just plan on wreaking havoc in the entire world, and also destroying the policemen, and because they feel like the world is being destroyed by humans, and well, they're not too far off. And so they want to just get rid of the Earthlings, basically, via these zombies, these zombie killers. Plan 9 from Outer Space is a true and utter classic. Like I say, man, this is the Citizen Kane of B movies. So bad, it's so good. It's not the worst movie ever made. Sorry to tell you guys, especially if you've never seen this one before, but I would definitely pick up this Blu-ray. This Blu-ray is awesome. It has a lot of really good things in the back, too. It's got Commentary by Mike Nelson of Mystery Science Theater 3000 Riff Tracks. And like I say, includes both colorized and restored black and white version of Plan 9. Ed Wood home movies, which is amazing. Rare Ed Wood commercials, amazing. And then pop-up trivia with the subtitles too, if you like the little pop-ups that come up during the course of the film. The dialogue is so great. The movie is just an utter classic and holds a very special place in my heart. This is one of my most prized possessions. Absolutely. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Definitely check it out. If you've never checked it out, watch it. You will appreciate it and totally enjoy it. And the zombies kind of look cool in this one. Except for the guy who tries to be Bela Lugosi but is like 5 feet taller. I guess it was the lawyer, one of the lawyers that was working on the film. And I guess when my man died during the making of the film, Bela Lugosi, when he died during the making of the film, I guess this guy had to take over. Well, they had to find someone who looked even remotely close. And he had a cape around his face. But it looked nothing like him. There are scenes where Bela Lugosi as the vampire will walk in the house. And then when the vampire walks in the room, it's that other guy. And then when the vampire walks back out, it's Bela Lugosi again. There are scenes that turn from day to night, night to day, within a 5-minute ratio, but yeah, this is Plan 9 from Outer Space. It's all over the place, and it's all the best and better for it. So definitely check out Plan 9 from Outer Space. And speaking of checking out, check out all the other reviews. They all do a bang-up job, so check them out, because they're all bringing black and white stuff to the table this week. Oh, yeah. On the cheeseometer, 10 being the best cheese, 1 being the worst cheese, I give it a solid 10. It is 10 out of 10, baby. Plan 9 from Outer Space, Ed Wood, his greatest film of all time. Glenn or Glenda is like my second favorite. But this one is number 1. And probably my favorite B-movie of all time, I would say. I've seen this one so many times. And it never gets old for me, so there you go. But thank you so much for watching. Comment if you watch Plan 9 from Outer Space. Even if you didn't comment. Hopefully I properly recommended this to you. Like if you like. And definitely subscribe to BodyBags and Chris B Movies, because we're all bringing fun stuff to the table, man. We all love movies, man. Horror movies, exploitation films, B-movie films. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to watch those late-night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. Don't forget to tune in to another episode of a show we call BodyBags. We're bringing an alien spaceship, and then we turn some zombies over to come and get you. We're coming to get you.